Hey guys. All right, I wanted to talk to you about some things that a lot of my clients run into when they first start doing this, okay? So I want to talk about untucking your butt first, all right? So most women tuck, okay? And so I try to get you to untuck. Now I don't want you to untuck to where it's painful for you, okay? So you want to untuck to where it is. If it's a little painful, I want you to stop and then find your sweet spot, okay? Just make sure you get it in neutral position. Sorry about that. Okay, but there's gonna be a few of you who already just automatically untuck like this too much. If that's you, you wanna bring your pelvic floor neutral, okay? So you've gotta figure out if you're a butt tucker, which most of us are, or you're already hyperextended this way. And then you just bring it back down, okay? So this position of our pelvic floor is very important. So you've got to figure out which way you are and then find your neutral position. But I don't want you doing this untucking to where it's painful, okay? Because your muscles, they've been doing this for a while. So maybe untuck a little, and then if it's not neutral position, then you can untuck a little bit later on. So don't just drastically do it if you can't, if it's causing you pain. So just progress to it, okay? The other thing, when you're doing your breathing homework, I don't just want you focusing on pulling up your pelvic floor and breathing out. So when you're doing the long exhale, so it's, okay? I want you to make sure you take a diaphragmatic breath in between. Now, this is very important. I don't want you doing a yoga belly breath. Okay, there's a difference. A lot of times you'll hear people say, breathe with your diaphragm, and they breathe here. Well, what is that doing to your diastasis? Okay, it's opening it up. So you want to breathe here, okay? It's an umbrella breath, and you want to breathe into your rib cage. Okay, so when you have your chest, your ribs over your pelvic floor, they're not rung up and they're not rung down, they're straight forward, okay? And your pelvic floor neutral. Then you can more easily breathe here. If you slump over, it's going to be more of a belly breath. If you're rung up, it's going to be more of a chest breath. So it's here, like if you have a good supportive bra on, your breasts are going to be here. So another clue would be breathe your ribs in and down, okay? Hey, Megan. Okay, so that's what you do. Here's why I want you to take your diaphragmatic breath. Just like a bicep needs full extension, your pelvic floor needs full extension, okay? It's a muscle. You've got to work it. So that breath, the diaphragm comes down, it pushes on that pelvic floor, and it's going to lengthen that pelvic floor muscle. And then when you blow out and engage, you're strengthening it. So you want to lengthen it with your diaphragmatic breath, and then you want to strengthen it, okay? In between mean. What does this breath in between mean? The diaphragmatic breath, let me show you if that's what you're asking. So what it would do if you're laying down, you're going to breathe in with your diaphragm right here. Okay, watch my hands if you can see them. They just moved. They opened up because my breath came into my rib cage. That's what I want. So you're going to breathe in, and then you're going to lift that pelvic floor. I want you to feel an engagement here. If you don't, think of first floor, second floor, third floor. So you breathe in, lift that pelvic floor up, and then blow out. Engage. So I don't want you to pull belly button to spine. I do not teach that. That's going to create an intra-abdominal pressure. You want to engage. So you can engage by going, you can go, that can help you feel that engagement, okay? Or, like I said, hip bones, like book covers. Okay, you got it. Or you can also think about zipping up. However, whatever works for your brain to get that engagement down here. So then you're going to breathe in again, and breathe in again, and okay, all right, good, you're welcome. Now, on the pistons, so you're going to go, now you won't breathe in between these. So you'll do, Once you do 10, then take your breath. Then do 10 times for your double. Then take your breath. Okay, and then take your breath at the end. And throughout your day, practice on breathing with your diaphragm, with everything you're doing, instead of being a chest breather, because that's going to help your pelvic floor. Some of you are going to have tight pelvic floors, and some of you are going to have loose pelvic floors. If you have a tight pelvic floor, you are really going to have to practice more diaphragmatic breathing. So you want to make that more of it. So you need to think about, is it easy for you to tighten your pelvic floor, lift it up, picture, okay, we're going to get graphic here, picking up a kidney bean down there, or a grape, or sucking through a straw to pick up your pelvic floor. Okay, can you do that easily, or can you let go easily? Okay, if you have a hard time letting go, you might have a tight pelvic floor. Okay, if you have a tight pelvic floor, you can still get leakage, you can still have a prolapse, it can still be the same as with a loose pelvic floor. So you got to figure out which one you have, okay, on what you need to do. But one of the best ways to help a tight pelvic floor is that diaphragmatic breath in correct alignment, okay? So I hope those tips helped. If you have not watched the beginning of this, please do that, because I talk about untucking. Bree? Okay, sorry, I had to check on my little girl. Untucking and tucking, okay? All right, so I hope some of this helped. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. So I am here to help. But really get that diaphragmatic breath. Your belly's going to rise a little, a gentle belly rise. But you're not going to be breathing in with your belly. Okay, so that's very important. All right, so I think that's it. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Don't think you have to get it all at once. You're going to have soreness in your back. You're going to have, I'm asking you to put muscles and do things that in positions that you probably haven't done. So you are going to be a little sore. You're lengthening muscles back here that were, shortened. Okay? All right, guys. So y'all have a great day. Okay, bye.